Hello, our mighty Saurus and Sora. It is a nice day to learn about fossils, dinosaurs, and many other prehistoric creatures, isn't it? It can be said that pterosaurs are the rulers of the skies during the age of dinosaurs. While birds were just tiny newcomers introduced by nature in the mid-Jurassic period around 150 million years ago, pterosaurs had already appeared and gradually dominated the skies from the late Triassic period. From their small beginnings, they climbed the evolutionary ladder to reach enormous sizes by the end of the Cretaceous period, with names like Quetzalcoatlus and Hatzegopteryx. To many, pterosaurs are seen as creatures with very distinctive appearances, completely different from their archosaur relatives, such as dinosaurs or crocodiles. They had large wings made of skin membranes, often had long beaks, and some had crests on their heads, which could be extremely colorful and sometimes oversized to attract mates or identify their species. However, if that's all you know about pterosaurs, it's not enough. In reality, pterosaurs could be even more diverse. They could be smaller and cuter than you think, reminding you of familiar cartoon characters like Stitch. This is Anurognathidae, a family of short-snout pterosaurs that lived in what is now Europe, Asia, and North America. They might be the cutest pterosaurs you have ever known. Don't believe it? Okay, let's explore with us. The new video will start right now. The skies of the age of dinosaurs. Fresh and clear, unpolluted by human industrial activity. If you had a time machine to return to this era, looking up at the sky, you would see flying creatures soaring across the sky. Not birds, but pterosaurs, a group of reptiles that shared a common ancestor with dinosaurs and crocodiles, but evolved the ability to fly to avoid competition with their relatives. Instead of competing for territory on land or along water sources, they could freely glide in the sky to find and hunt prey with a higher, wider, and farther view. They were truly free. However, while larger pterosaurs conquered the vast and high skies, there was also a group of pterosaurs that adapted to a smaller ecological niche in dense and lush forests, where insects hid under the leaves and were very cunning to escape predators. They might even come out only at twilight or night to find food. To hunt them, the predator needed to have good vision in low light conditions, not too fast, but very agile. You will soon recognize who meets those criteria. This is Anurognathidae. It has large eyes like an owl, a rather wide and short mouth, unlike most other pterosaurs. And it is among the smallest of pterosaurs, with a wingspan of only about 0.6 meters at most. If placed next to Quetzalcoatlus, with a wingspan of up to 10.6 meters, we would have Goliath and David. However, there's nothing to worry about Anurognathidae and its relatives, such as Geholopterus, Cascicada in China, Batrachognathus in Kazakhstan, or possibly Mesodactylus in the USA, were not designed by nature to hunt small dinosaurs or dinosaur juveniles. But that doesn't mean they weren't dangerous. They were top-notch insect killer in the age of dinosaurs. Anurognathidae and its relatives in the pterosaur family called Anurognathidae had large eyes, allowing them to see well in the low-light environment of dense forests, especially at twilight when the sun was setting. As its name suggests, Anurognathidae means frog jaw. It had a short but rather wide jaw compared to its body size, increasing its prey-catching range significantly. A long beak in densely vegetated environments would only add to the hindrance, so it was omitted. Insects would have a hard time escaping this jaw if targeted by Anurognathidae. To ensure the prey couldn't escape, the inside of the jaw was equipped with small but sharp teeth, like pins. Soft-bodied insects bitten would be fatally wounded, and even if they survived, escaping would be impossible. And as mentioned, besides large eyes, a short and wide jaw specialized for catching insects. Anurognathidae also had agile movement despite not being very fast. They had wings made of skin membranes from the fourth finger to the ankle, forming relatively short but wide wings compared to better flying pterosaurs. They could fly by flapping their wings quickly and easily switch to climbing with strong fingers on their wings. Thus, they could easily approach insects or even smaller animals anywhere on the tree. Another advanced evolutionary feature of pterosaurs in the Anurognathidae family is fur. According to scientists, these cute pterosaurs would be even cuter and make you want to cuddle them more because they had a rather fine fur coat made up of fibers called pycnofibers. They originated similarly to feathers but had a morphology quite similar to mammalian fur, a manifestation of convergent evolution. They could act as an insulating layer, protecting pterosaurs from temperature changes during the day, or could also act as camouflage, making them hard to spot for both prey and predators when blending into the environment, although the exact color of these furs when the pterosaur was alive is still unknown. This fur is believed to be so soft that a species of pterosaur in the Anurognathidae family found in China was named Cascicada rome, in which rome means velvet, referring to the soft, velvety fur. If you look at some reconstructions of pterosaurs in the Anurognathidae family, you will see they resemble the cartoon character Stitch in Lilo and Stitch, an interesting coincidence as they both have short and wide jaws and round eyes. Returning to the human era, in 1922, in the Solnhofen limestone in Germany, the first fossil of Anurognathidae was found. The anatomical structure of Anurognathidae was relatively different from previously known pterosaurs, causing some difficulties for scientists studying this specimen. They even mistook the large eye socket of Anurognathidae for the antorbital fenestra, making the old reconstructions of Anurognathidae look scarier. It wasn't until the late 20th century that this mistake was corrected. In 1928, based on the uniqueness of Anurognathidae, Hungarian paleontologist Franz Noxa established a separate family for this pterosaur genus called Anurognathidae. In 1948, the second species in this family, Batrachognathidae from Kazakhstan, also meaning frog jaw, was described. It wasn't until the late 20th and early 21st centuries that many new species in the Anurognathidae family were discovered, mainly from the Jurassic and early Cretaceous formations in China. First was Dendrorhynchoids in 1999, then Gehalopterus in 2002. Next were Loopterus, 2012, Vesperopterylus, 2017, Cynomacrops, 2021, Cascicada, 2022. The family's timeline spans from 160.5 million years to 122 million years ago. The cause of their extinction remains a mystery. The appearance of ancient birds in the Aviali clade, a new competitor around 150 million years ago, is likely among the reasons for the extinction of the Anurognathidae pterosaur family. The most famous names among these are probably Cynomacrops and Gehalopterus, while Cynomacrops, meaning Big Eyes of China, appeared in the game arc. Gehalopterus, meaning Wings of Jehol, also appeared in the game Jurassic World Evolution. However, if you ask us which species in this family is our favorite, the answer would be Cascicada rome. The name of this pterosaur species means ancient tail with velvet-like fur, which sounds a bit complicated. And they're super cute just to look at their available reconstructions. And you, which species in the Anurognathidae family do you like the most? If you have one, please leave a comment below the video. Today's video has come to an end. We sincerely thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe and follow to keep up with our latest content. For now, goodbye and see you in our next videos.